Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Penn State Nittany Lions. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He just sprints into the end zone. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
PAT makes it 7-0. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Shotgun, an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. The pass rush gets home.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
No, kick it away here. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Quarterback's got it on the option. He's found some room with the 45. That's a solid game there. He keeps it and picks up the first down himself.
How about the option keeper here by this Penn State quarterback for a first down and positive yards? Chris, you think back to all the Penn State quarterbacks, you can go with a long list of guys that could throw the football downfield and pick you apart. Not that many option quarterbacks, guys that are that dual threat guy. Michael Robinson comes to mind. He had a magical year for Penn State when he was the quarterback. And the other one that comes to mind has got to be more recently Trace McSorley. What he was able to do with Saquon Barkley in that backfield, run that Joe Moorhead offense.
Tailback with another carry. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. Finding some room at the 25. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Penn State.
Just great execution here by this offense. And so many things have to go right for this option to be successful. Recognizing and getting a defender to commit to the quarterback, a nice pitch, and then having a lane for the running back to run through. And there, everything lined up. Things work out like that, it's really almost impossible to stop.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
With the catch, it's Sims. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Intercepted, picked off on the defense. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Football comes out. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Inside deals now from the shotgun. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the 1st down.
They're back backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
They'll hand it off. Has the first down and more. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They could not stop it.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Point after, up and good. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Goes out to stiff arm. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it in the open. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And he'll set up to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Oh, the ball's not loose.
Boy, the offense catches a break here, Chris. You know, all week long as a coach, you work on the fundamentals, so when you get out of the game, your players aren't overthinking. They're just being natural athletes. Here, they don't do a good job of securing the ball. It almost cost them. They're lucky to get that ball back.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Oh, the ball comes loose. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. First down and 10. They'll try the left side with a toss. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
Again, makes it second and medium. They'll run it from the gun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. And is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. At the 20. Past the touchdown, Notre Dame. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. But you can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Price. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Pitch to the back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
So they get nothing in the first down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. And makes the catch and puts his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And we'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where is that fit? They finally get to him behind the line.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And that's a solid game before the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle.
Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Penn State.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
The extra point makes it 28-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Here's a throw underneath the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
It's a shotgun run call. As the first down is still going. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. They trap him for a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. And they get the completion. The reception nets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And that one's straight down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Price. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Big throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He'll field it close to midfield. Can they catch him? And he's going to finally head out of bounds, but talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish, as they put 6 more on the board.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And he knocks through the PAT. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's out of bounds at the 25, where he would have been if he'd just taken a knee. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. He'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The receiver grabs it. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
And the Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Lets it fly to the wideout. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Lee.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. A running play called on 4th down. The Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive moving. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. The Meadows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. It'll be enough for a 1st down, brought down at the 43.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Drops Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Slides the quick throw. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
And that run produces a decent gain. 2nd down after that previous play. Looking for a man. Throws to the tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Irish. The comeback is on.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only 1, but 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown by this same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The completion makes it 2nd down. Play action. He's looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this 1st down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's looking to get back to consistently, is being able to complement what they can do by running the football and to have a quarterback that can drop back and make the throw like this and keep the sticks moving and keep his offense out of harm's way.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. And the quarterback are going to make a play through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw yet again. It'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play.
You talk about this defense stepping up, 1st and goal, and they get the pass break up, making sure every yard is earned.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. And off inside for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Notre Dame, as they come roaring back now. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Toss play to the outside. Breaking free at the 35. Tackles and going. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss of 2nd down and 15. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Sims. And he'll pick up the first down. Stop at the 27.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
He's got a man down the middle. They get him down, but not before before he reaches the 39. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tight end makes the grab. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
QB to the tight end for a completion. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The Irish offense comes up here on first and goal. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass caught, can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. They try to sneak it for the first.
Man, this defense just keeps coming up with plays. That's a third stop in a row here inside the 10-yard line to get us to fourth and goal. You look at that scoreboard, you need points on the board. I don't think a field goal is going to help you at this point in the game. You got to put a touchdown up on the board, call your best play, and go out and execute.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on fourth and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Intercepted in the end zone. The 50. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Penn State. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception. And what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Offense is back on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They've got to recover from that right now. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. No huddle now for the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. over the middle. It's Williams. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Catch made in space. Look out. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Price. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He shreds the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Getting set. Here's second down. On the ground, it's Lee. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. To screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He'll field the punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Touchdown, Irish. Look out. Whole different game now.
Because all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. And the defense says, not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Price. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally got him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him. But a great spot to start this drive. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on third down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands and work his magic.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away to secure the victory? Keeping it on the ground here. First down, looking for more now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Leaning on the run game here. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, they try to run it here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion? The clock will stop. Or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And it's a kneel down.